Mario Barrios versus Ryan Garcia. Yo, I'm seeing a bunch of mixed emotions when it comes to the announcement of this fight possibly happening. And I completely understand. All right. We've been keeping up with this for the last month, and I told myself, you know what? This all sounds all good and dandy, but there's one thing that is getting in the way of actually making sure this fight happens. All right. And that is the banning of Ryan Garcia. If you guys didn't know, back in 2024 of July, when Ryan Garcia made some absolutely ridiculous remarks going towards the African American community and also certain religions, certain cultures, the WBC said, heck no. We are not dealing with anybody that is like that at all. You will not be able to participate in any WBC events at all. So they put a ban on him. So we've been keeping up with this Mario Barrios thing, knowing that Ryan Garcia still has this ban. The question was the WBC going to move things around so they can make this fight happen? Now, just 2 days ago, the WBC has uplifted the ban of Ryan Garcia. And I know a lot of people are pissed off because what this means, in my opinion, is there is a straight road now to make this fight happen with Mario Barrios, okay, for the WBC welterweight champion battle of the world. And just like that, I see everybody coming out, and I completely understand, saying, yo, WBC, how are you going to give Ryan Garcia this shot after the way he's been acting, the way his last couple fights went, and also, he's only fought one time in the 147-pound division with a record of 1-2-1 in his last 4 fights. So a lot of people are saying, dude, when you look at Ryan Garcia's last fight and you judge that last fight, Fatal Fury Times Square versus Rolando Romero for the vacant WBA welterweight title, it wasn't the best performance from Ryan Garcia, okay? He got dropped in that fight, and right when it ends, he loses. Their team comes out with a supposed hand injury. Now, they went to go do the surgery for this hand, but they're claiming that this hand injury happened before the fight even happened. And to me, that was suspicious because we dropped the video specifically talking about the open workout leading up to that fight with Rolando Romero. And Ryan Garcia was hitting the bag with ferocious power from both hands. So there was no way that he had a hand injury during that moment. Now, anything's possible. He could have suffered it in the locker room. Who knows? But all I know is right when the fight ends, boom, Ryan Garcia, hand surgery, hand injury. When you fast back to the fight before that fight, he had just got off fighting Devin Haney, okay? This was his chance to become a full world champion. Of course, Ryan Garcia has never actually won a full world bout. He's not a WBA, WBC full champion. Never. IBF, WBO, never. He had a chance against Devin Haney and came in 4 pounds overweight. Was supposed to make the 140-pound limit. And also failed the drug test for Ostarine. Now, whether he put that in his body or not, it doesn't matter. It was in his system. So the track record of Ryan Garcia in the last few years has been really, really bad. So I completely understand why people are saying, yo, why is Ryan Garcia getting an automatic title shot against Mario Barrios? It's unfair? Now let's talk about Mario Barrios. Mario's a guy that I will never talk down on. Because when you look at the fights that he's accepted, the fighters that he's fought, right? Gervonta Davis 2021, going into 2022, Keith one-time Thurman, right? Then he has 5 fights after that. Fights the likes of Yordenis Ugas, who beat Manny Pacquiao. Abel Ramos, which was an absolutely ridiculous war, an exciting fight, both fighters being dropped in that fight, putting a show for the fans. And then he gives Manny Pacquiao a shot at the title for his WBC welterweight title. Are you kidding me? Somebody who's out of retirement, the legend, just like that, ain't afraid of no one. I respect what Mario Barrios is doing, all right? There's no disrespect going towards that kid. He's a young, good-hearted, respected kid. And I'm not pissed off at him for this, all right? When you look at it from Mario Barrios' perspective, sure, there's a lot of other fights to make out there, but what is the most lucrative deal for you? What fight do you feel like you are going to make the most money in and get your name out there? Be able to feed your kids, your grandkids forever. Oh, Ryan Garcia fight. Bro, Mario Barrios has put in the work already, in my opinion, to get a fight like this, whether you like it or not. And this isn't a cakewalk. I don't see this being a cakewalk at all for Mario Barrios. So he's still taking on a dangerous opponent. All right? So I understand the frustration that comes with making this fight happen. But in my opinion, I'm excited as heck for this fight. As a boxing fan, two boxers stylistically stepping into the ring together. Ryan Garcia, the California Mexican-American kid who I would consider new generation, right? TikTok, always on live, YouTube vlogs. And then on the other side, you got Mario Barrios, a cultured, respected, religious Mexican American, El Azteca, who represents the Latino culture with pride. This is going to be an absolutely ridiculous fight. It's going to be a good one. Okay? Stylistically, Ryan Garcia got the speed, he got the skills. Mario Barrios, the heart, the power, the size. And I know for a fact, whether you have it in Las Vegas, California, or Texas, it's going to sell out. This is an absolutely exciting clash. An exciting stylistic matchup that I would love to see. All right? Two guys with a lot of heart. But I do understand the pushback on this fight, but at the end of the day, there's nothing we could do about it. The sanctioning bodies do what they want to do. The WBC knows what they want. And it seems like it's going to be Ryan Garcia versus Mario Barrios next, my friends. I believe with the WBC uplifting that has just paved the road to finish the deal, and negotiations should be coming to a final within these next 2 weeks, my people. Breaking news.